Finally, let me say this. Our country is yet at another crossroad. We are going into an election at a time when poverty is biting so hard and money-bagged politicians believe that they can take advantage of the very poverty they inflicted on the nation. But unfortunately, we are also going into this election when the election umpire, INEC, has successfully gotten the enactment of some of the far-reaching amendments targeted at improving the conduct of elections and preventing election rigging in the EU, the USA, and the other friends of Nigeria for their support in deepening democracy in our country, especially the support they are extending to INEC. I want to appeal to them, to the Nigerian president, to ensure that he leaves a legacy of free, fair, and credible election. Luckily for us, the outgoing president was a serial victim of election rigging and manipulation, and also the first beneficiary of free, fair, and credible election in 2015. We are also aware that some anti-democratic forces are scheming to hide behind the possibility of a second ballot in the presidential election as speculated by INEC to derail our democracy. Let it be known that no contraption in whatever guise other than an elected government will be acceptable to Nigerians in 2023 at the first ballot. We appeal to the president not to listen to any proposal that seeks to undermine the 2023 general elections. We also call on all well-meaning Nigerians, as well as international community, to be vigilant. I'm also calling on all Nigerians in diaspora to continue to appeal to the governments of their host countries to continue to support our country and ensure that credible elections are conducted.
Last time I was here, in 2011, it was to share my view on the nascent formation of a Nigerian mega opposition party, the All Progressive Congress, APC. The party went on to win an historic victory against the ruling PDP. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time again for Nigeria to go to the polls to elect the next set of leaders. The 2023 election will be taking place on the back of almost 25 years of unbroken civilian rule. That's an area where the government of the All Progressive Congress, APC, distinguished itself is election management. Today, elections are more credible than ever since the return of democracy since 1999. Recent statutory engagements, enactment, and allowing the use of technology, the tools for the accreditation of voters and transmission of results, will deliver the fairest and freest election in our nation's history. This is particularly important because the next president of Nigeria will have some tough choices to make and will not be able to do so with questionable electoral mandate. Ballot security and election violence are areas where there is cause for concern. I stand firmly against all forms of electoral violence and intimidation. The sovereign will of the people decide the path of our nation, and let this election be determined by voters, making their choice freely rather than domineering intimidation and trouble some few. Indeed, there's more than a passing interest in Nigeria. Politics generally and upcoming elections in particular for several reasons. For one, as Africa's most populous country and the continent's largest economy, elections of 2023 are coming up at a time when the country's immediate geographical neighborhood of West Africa and Central Africa is undergoing serious political turmoil that has manifested itself in the incursion of the military to power in a number of countries. In spite of legitimate concerns being expressed by observers, Nigerians are resolutely committed to democracy, regardless of their political difference.